Inflation rates, foreign reserves levels, and the impact of the strong Vanuatu against the major currencies. Additionally, the opposition urged for transparency regarding the financial stability of the banking sector and emphasized the need for equitable distribution of wealth generated by economic growth.
Tandai, what block here in our people? Any update? Long money work country and Mr. Karan. Long so pushing forest for country. One people are long revenue. So far, you know, there is something we stop inside the long record other than one statement long intent. Fact, information where you receive him, say from someplace 500 billion number, you know, as amount.
The opposition stressed the importance of adhering to fiscal rules and called for prudent financial management to safeguard Vanuatu's sovereignty and economic independence. They highlighted the critical role of development partners and urged the government to prioritize revenue collection strategies, making reference of Jack Mackerel's order.
Because government is slow. Laureate, the one podcast, when we start you start talking about Jack Mackerel. Yes, the stance revenue belong Republic of Vanuatu, the 4.2 billion. We start claim every year. Some even decide to sell them. Spanish company for 20 million US dollars. Now, by people verifying whether information they correct, people are space for revenue release from outside, but you will not mistake them. The one selling where you will have a current inside the nation.
Opposition leader Alatoy Ismail Kasakau, still in Parliament, during the budget presentation, Minister of Finance and Economic Management highlighted a significant decline in revenue from the citizenship program over the past 3 financial years, attributing it to the European Union's decision to suspend its visa waiver program. This decline, he emphasized, poses challenges for Vanuatu's fiscal planning. The minister recounted efforts initiated by former Prime Minister Ismail Kalsakau to address the European Union concerns regarding the visa waiver suspension, including leading a delegation for deliberations, acknowledging the EU's decision to grant an additional 18-month extension to address these concerns. Mr. Salong affirmed the government's ongoing efforts to resolve the issue before the expiration on August 3rd, 2024. Despite the revenue challenges posed by the citizenship program's decline, Mr. Salong expressed confidence in its continued contribution to non-tax revenue in the fiscal year 2024 and beyond. He highlighted government efforts to enhance compliance checks within relevant departments, such as the Financial Intelligence Unit, Vanuatu Police Force, Civil Registry, and the Department of Immigration, aiming to strengthen the program's performance and revenue generation moving forward. In education, Malabo College Principal Sham Simon's recent decision to prohibit the use of chart GDP by students within school premises has ignited discussions among educators and administrators about the role of artificial intelligence AI tools in education. Simon highlighted concerns that relying on the ChatGPT could compromise the authenticity of students' work and hinder the development of critical thinking skills. While Simon emphasized the importance of independent thinking and creativity in student assignments, Vanuatu Institute of Technology VIT principal Wade Evans offered a different perspective. Evans acknowledged the potential of AI tools to enhance productivity, but stressed need for vigilance to maintain academic integrity, especially considering the challenges of monitoring students' use of such technology outside of school. The debate extends beyond Malabo College with indications that other academic institutions in Vanuatu are also considering restrictions on AI usage. This comes amid broader discussions about the balance between technology integration the preservation of fundamental problem solving and critical thinking skills in students, as highlighted by recent policy actions aiming to regulate mobile phone usage in schools. Still in education, the Ministry of Education and Training has finalized its draft disability inclusive education policy, aiming to ensure equal access to education for all children with disabilities across the country. This accomplishment follows a collaborative workshop involving various stakeholders, including the Ministry of Education representatives, provincial education officers, members of disability advocacy groups, and development partners like UNICEF. and the New Zealand High Commission. Discussion during the workshop informed by findings from the Pacific Regional Inclusive Education Review led to the identification of priority actions for advancing inclusive education in Vanuatu. The successful completion of consultations resulted in the finalization of the draft policy, reflecting the collective dedication to crafting a comprehensive framework that will guide educators and ensure equal access to quality education for every child in the nation. The Director of Education Services, Mrs. Nani Silapi, underlined the importance of inclusivity in education, emphasizing that education is the cornerstone of a thriving society. A finalized disability inclusive education policy will provide guidance and support to various stakeholders, including school principals, teachers, technical and vocational education and training providers, and children with disabilities. Additionally, the ministry, in collaboration with communities, schools, and development partners, reaffirms its commitment to achieving the goals outlined in the Vanuatu National Sustainable Development Plan 2016 to 2030 and aligning with international conventions such as United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities and the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. This commitment reflects a collective effort to improve access, quality, and management within Vanuatu's education system. And when the Uniform Investigation Branch, UIB, of the Vanuatu Police Force has reported a total of 26 crime cases recorded in the previous month. Among these incidents, 15 involved intentional assault, 10 feature threatening language, 8 pertained to threats against individuals' lives, 5 cases related to criminal trespass, 5 to malicious property damage, and 3 to theft. These statistics underscore the importance of heightened vigilance and law enforcement efforts to address various forms of criminal activity within the community. With that, conclude our Vanuatu Nightly News. But you can still follow VNN through Buzz FM SoundCloud, Buzz FM Facebook page, our website www.buzzfm.vu, Capital FM 107 Radio, or Radio News and Melanesian Update RNZ Pacific. I'm Kizika Sakau. A very good night.
And that was the Nightly News. To you by Digital.
And now Melanesian Update Program di Korea Hawkins. Thank you Thomas for tuning in. Bisa kasih mau kata up-to-date news and current affairs on website Mifala, rnzi.com, and Mifala stop tool of Facebook and the Twitter. Just search him at RNZ Pacific.
You're listening to RNZ Pacific.
Remember back on the bully where cats used to harmonize like